The Elevator by William Sleator. Multiple choice questions. Why did Martin feel uncomfortable in the elevator? He had never used an elevator before. He was afraid it would fall. It moved too fast. It was too noisy. He was afraid it would fall. What happened to the elevator door? It stayed open too long. It never stayed open long enough. It opened slowly. It opened and closed quietly. It never stayed open long enough. What was the main reason Martin's father was upset with him? Martin didn't help with chores. Martin wasn't good at school. Martin was afraid of the elevator. Martin was late for school. Martin was afraid of the elevator. Where did the fat lady first get on the elevator? The 12th floor. The 17th floor. The 14th floor. The 3rd floor. The 14th floor. What color coat did the fat lady wear? Blue. Black. Green. Red. Green. What happened to Martin on the stairs? He got lost. He tripped and fell. He ran into the fat lady. The lights went out. He tripped and fell. Why couldn't Martin reach the elevator buttons at one point? The elevator was too crowded. The fat lady was in his way. He forgot how to use the buttons. The buttons were broken. The fat lady was in his way. Why did Martin's father go to the 9th floor? To visit a friend. To fix the elevator. To take Martin to school. To buy groceries. To visit a friend. What did the fat lady do when Martin broke his leg? She smiled. She helped him. She disappeared. She laughed. She smiled. What was the last thing the fat lady said to Martin? Goodbye, Martin. Hello, Martin. I've been waiting for you. You can't escape. Hello, Martin. What did Martin's father think about his fears? He ignored them. He encouraged Martin to overcome them. He made fun of them. He shared the same fears. He made fun of them. Why was the fat lady's appearance disturbing to Martin? She was always laughing. She kept staring at him. She always got off on the same floor. She didn't say anything. She kept staring at him. What floor did the fat lady press when she entered the elevator the second time? 14th floor. 12th floor. 18th floor. 17th floor. 18th floor. How did Martin feel when the elevator stopped on his floor? Relieved. Nervous. Angry. Happy. Nervous. What did Martin's father tell him when he was crying? To calm down. To be more like a man. To not be afraid. To avoid the elevator. To be more like a man. What happened after Martin's father left the elevator on the 9th floor? The elevator stopped working. The fat lady entered. Martin reached his floor safely. The lights went out. The fat lady entered. What was the reason Martin couldn't avoid the elevator after breaking his leg? His father wouldn't let him. The stairs were blocked. He needed crutches. The building only had an elevator. He needed crutches. What did Martin do after encountering the fat lady again? He ran away. He pressed the emergency button. He tried to call his father. He couldn't escape. He couldn't escape. Why was Martin's father upset with him during their hospital visit? Martin was still afraid of the elevator. Martin was taking too long to recover. Martin refused to talk. Martin avoided the doctor. Martin was still afraid of the elevator. What was the significance of the fat lady pressing the stop button? She wanted to scare Martin. She wanted to get off. She knew Martin's father wouldn't return. She wanted to help Martin. She wanted to scare Martin. What did Martin feel was following him on the stairs? His father. The fat lady. An echo of his own footsteps. A neighbor. An echo of his own footsteps. Why did Martin decide to stop taking the stairs? His father told him not to. The lights were not working. He felt tired climbing up. The fat lady was on the stairs. The lights were not working. What was Martin's immediate reaction when he first saw the fat lady? He introduced himself. He pressed the stop button. He squeezed into the corner. He ran out of the elevator. He squeezed into the corner. What did Martin feel about the size of the elevator? It was too large. It was too slow. It was too small. It was comfortable. It was too small. How did Martin feel the elevator reacted when the fat lady got in? It sped up. It stopped suddenly. It sank under her weight. It became silent. It sank under her weight. Why did Martin's father think Martin was taking the stairs? To avoid the elevator. To get exercise. To be rebellious. Because he liked the stairs. To avoid the elevator. What did Martin think about while at school? His father's reaction. The broken lights on the stairs. The fat lady in the elevator. His upcoming exams. The fat lady in the elevator. What did Martin's father say when he left the elevator on the 9th floor? Be careful, Martin. I'll be right back. Grow up, Martin. Wait for me here. Grow up, Martin. How did Martin feel when the elevator moved slower than usual? Calm. Curious. Unbothered. Nervous. Nervous. Why was Martin unable to escape the fat lady at the end of the story? He couldn't press the buttons in time. He didn't know how to open the door. He was too frightened to move. His father held him back. He couldn't press the buttons in time.